Let's bring in Jay. We bringing Jaylution in there.
Jaylution, the man of the hour, coming in on time.
What up, y'all?
What's
Hey.
up?
Jay.
This is B.Ab. Sit right here. Welcome. We're just warming up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Say that. I'm wondering. This one?
You don't have to wear the headphones if you don't want to.
What?
It's up to you.
If you're not wearing it, I won't.
Extendo.
Mic check.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
still like recording
Yeah.
live, so.
Oh, y'all live right
yeah,
now?
you
Oh,
just
what's
jumped
good? What's
in.
good? What's
Well,
good?
not
We'll
live
film.
for real, but we're filming.
Okay.
Yeah, so you really just jumped in. But yeah.
We're gonna edit some shit, but
Did y'all have one before this?
We kind of just did like an improv with just us two
Okay.
while we were waiting. But everyone, this is Jaylution.
What's good, people?
Yeah.
Okay.
He specializes in credit repair, business funding, business structuring. Will allow him to drop some gems tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely will.
So
Okay,
what
for the
you
people.
do today?
Today I've been chilling, really. It's been a chill day.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaned up a little bit,
Okay.
played some Madden, ate some good food. And now I'm here. What
Okay.
about y'all?
you want to drink?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not drinking right now.
I keep it safe.
Keep it safe.
What y'all been up to? How y'all day been?
Man, we just been trying to kill time, man. That's all. We've been trying to do it one-on-one with just us for a minute, but you know, we just trying to do guests too. So we trying to juggle two things at the same time.
Mhm.
But
I dig that.
yeah, the credit repair shit though, like, yeah, you making moves on motherfucking Instagram, man.
Oh yeah, I'm trying,
That's what I'm
man.
talking about.
I'm trying,
for real,
man.
For real, like, especially for a young guy, like, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of the credit repair people be older people.
Mhm,
You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? They don't, and it should just be a little bit different. But you own that shit early.
Yeah,
For sure.
Early.
yeah, definitely, man. I mean, it all started with me having bad credit. I feel like that's where it all started. Like I remember, like back 2018, I had a situation with my car where it got totaled. So I needed too close.
Okay.
Yeah, so I pretty much needed a new whip.
Yeah.
So I totaled my last car and I went out going to different dealerships trying to get a new whip. But they was turning me down because I had like a 550 credit score at the time.
Damn.
So like that's where it
Not
was
the
crazy.
jam.
Not for real. That's how it be, you know what I'm saying? So I've had the experience of having bad credit and it pretty much started from there. That pretty much like made me dive into like getting my credit situation in order pretty much.
Got you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people, they get the bad credit score and they stay there. They like, man, I just got bad credit. It is what it is. I'm stuck. I got bad credit. Everybody I know got bad credit. My parents got bad credit. My aunt got bad credit. My uncle, all my grandparents, everybody. So what made you decide to like, okay, I got bad credit. You know, let me do something about this shit. Let me change the you know, where it's headed. I don't want to stay stuck with this bad credit.
Yeah, because I couldn't get what I wanted. I wanted to pull off the lot with a whip. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do that, and it pretty much started with that. And I pretty much started looking into it. At the time, I didn't really know because I was just like floating, figuring things out on my own.
Yeah.
But you know, after a couple years, I just decided to invest in myself and tap into a mentor that could pretty much teach me what I need to know to repair it. And then,
so you got a mentor.
Yeah, I got a mentor that taught me how to actually, you know, repair my credit. And then I got exposed to like the funding game because I wasn't aware of that at the time. I just, you know, just knew the basics. Like, okay, use your credit card or don't really use your credit. It's a lot of credit myths. Like, you know, I know my parents told me not to use my credit card. Just, you know, and if I do use it, pay it off right away, or, you know what I'm saying? Just different things like that. I wasn't really, you know, taught how to leverage it the right way. But yeah, I pretty much learned how to, you know, repair my credit, how to leverage it the right way and to get access to funding to invest.
Got you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I tapped in, so I'm patiently waiting.
Yeah, we working on her right now.
For sure.
You know, Jaylution for real, because I be watching the videos. I'm like, damn, you know some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all about educating.
Definitely be trying to educate the people, especially us.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's the thing. So, do you look into like credit repair or credit scores and that type of shit across the world? Is it only at Americans? Because I know that was a question I had. I'm like, is this shit only us, or does every country in the world got their own Equifax, TransUnion, type of shit?
I know there's a credit system in the UK. So in the United Kingdom, I know it's in the UK. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but I just know it's in America and the UK. I don't really know how it works in the UK. If they have like the same bureaus like Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, but I solely focus in the States.
As you should. I was just wondering. I'm just curious about that shit. Like, could you just go to another country and start over? Like fuck, you can have a 550 credit score and then go to Bermuda or something.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, you can.
I'm done.
You can. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah. That's so. There's something you can do. There's a way out. So you gotta fuck your credit score. Either you go overseas and start over, or you go to Jaylution and use him as your mentor. Like he got a mentor, and keep it moving.
That's a fact. I highly recommend the tap in though. Definitely do that first.
Yeah, I would say.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
It's cheaper.
So I guess with you helping people, what is the struggles of trying to actually help someone?
You have to want to be willing to be helped first. I feel like if you don't want to be helped, or if you don't see the vision for yourself, it's hard to like have somebody see it for you. So you got to see it for yourself. You got to understand like what you're doing or why you want to get your credit fixed in the first place. So whether it's you getting a car, a home, getting funding, you got to have that vision for yourself. And then, you come to a person like me and we will pretty much create the game plan, do the work for you if it comes to, credit repair. And then, we could get you where you want to go.
Okay.
Right.
Go ahead and explain why you call yourself Patience Pays.
Okay. So yeah, Patience Pays was an interesting, it pretty much just came about as I was going through life. So pretty much this was probably back in 2018 as well. It all started with like me trading. I was just learning different skill sets, trying to, change my situation and learn different skill sets to elevate my life at the time. So I was tapping into trading. And I was going through the process, learning. When you learn something new, it takes time, to actually get where you want to get. But I kind of wanted to rush the process of it. I was seeing people be successful in the field. I wanted to get there like yesterday.
Right.
So I had to tell myself like, yo, slow down. It's going to take time. Patience pays. Like, and that's pretty much where it came from. So yeah.
Okay.
I got a question I ask every single person that's gonna come up here. So I'll give you a little bit. You can answer it now. You can wait until a little bit later.
Yeah.
What's your most controversial opinion about anything in general, life in general?
I know Jenna liked this topic.
For sure.
Your most controversial opinion. Like I was telling the last guest, Lunar God above the Lunar God.
He knows a little bit about him.
Yeah.
So I was telling him, he said a man can't be a hoe. That was his answer.
Anyways.
And I was saying like, some people say the earth is flat, all type of rent. 9/11 was an inside job. I don't know what mine would be, because I was thinking like mine might be that the majority of people that you see are NPCs. That might be, because I think a lot of people.
What's an NPC again?
A non-playing character, like in a video game.
Okay.
A lot of people is real people. Like you be like, oh, that's a real one. A person that you really. And then you got other people that just like they're just there. They're like being like, let's just hypothesize we're in a simulation. And then you got other people that's just there. They're not really alive.
Yeah.
They just
floating.
Yeah, they just there. They're just there to play their little role. They don't have no. And like, there's some people that don't have a mind's eye. If you look into it, if you think back in like your childhood house, you can picture that in your brain, your mind's eye. Everybody don't have that. I think it's like 30-40% of the population don't have a mind's eye.
Interesting.
There's a large percentage of the population that don't have internal dialogue. They can't talk to themselves in their own head.
Oh, really?
So with that being said, it's like,
what type of research do you be doing?
Like for real, look into it.
Okay.
Both.
Interesting.
So imagine if you have both of those. How the fuck are you a human being?
I have both. I can do both.
I know. I'll be thinking a lot. So
a lot of people.
So what are we?
Like, are we real humans, or who are these other motherfuckers that's just floating around?
Right.
So that might be one of mine. But you got. What would you
I don't know. I might have to sit on that and think about it for a little bit.
You don't got long. You got like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we definitely gonna come back to that one because I know I have something.
Yeah, we all got
Jenna
something.
Knows that.
But when you put somebody on the spot, it's kind of hard for them to answer.
Yeah. My mind is
a little bit all over the place.
But I'm gonna come back to it for sure.
So we can talk a little bit about finances.
Okay.
So when you're in a relationship, do you believe a man provides, or do you believe in the 50-50?
I ultimately think a man should be providing financially. But it all depends. It depends on situations, where you at in life, and if your partner is willing to, go through that with you.
Okay.
So you think, like, because it's a whole thing, should the man provide everything? He pay for everything, and then the woman just there? Do you think that's how it should be?
Everything? I wouldn't say everything.
Do you think it should be 50-50?
I feel like starting out, like it's levels, right? Starting out, depending on your situation as well. Like when you first starting to talk to a woman, you said what?
Go ahead.
Okay. When you first started to talk to a woman, it's hard to like be like, okay, I'm gonna just pay everything. Like, nah, like you gotta earn that. Right. I gotta see certain things like, okay, this person, she's genuine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can really, grow and build with this person. So I'm willing to do that. Right. But starting off, hell no, I ain't paying for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be 50-50. And as our relationship builds, because you're not gonna come off the bat living with this person, like, so it's gonna take some time to get to that point, right? So as the relationship grows, I definitely feel like, I'll get to the point where I'm fully providing, like paying for the rent. You know what I'm saying?
You just saying you gotta earn that first.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody gotta earn their spot in my life.
I just feel like men now have such a fear of being tricked on because of like the taboo of like women tricking that sometimes you just really have to vet the woman you're with, because from the jump you're gonna know what her intentions are, regardless if she tries to lie, tries to be a certain person. Like if you spend money right away or spend money later, she gonna do what she had intentions to do from the beginning. So I just feel like as a man, you should have boundaries about what you feel like you want to do. But you shouldn't be like, I'm not going to do this until this point, because regardless, her intentions from the jump, if she really wants to run off on you, she will. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Okay. I agree though. I mean, it's all based off of characteristics. Like people, like your judgment of people has to be on point. Like a lot of people like to mess with people because of what they have, not who they are.
Yeah, for sure.
So depending on the characteristics of the woman is definitely going to play a role.
I agree, because I think there's no one size fits all approach to nothing.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
Because it's like, people go on the fucking internet and Instagram and YouTube and all that type of shit and be like, okay, yeah, if your man ain't doing this, blah, blah, blah. And then you got the men saying, if your woman ain't this, everybody is different. For some men, this woman might work for them.
Right.
For other women, this type of man might work for them. Everybody is different, but nobody want to say that. Yeah. There's no gray area. It's either black and white with everything. But life in general is a gray area. Nothing is really black and white.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
nothing.
If you're happy with the woman doing, if the woman want to pay 100% of the shit and she's happy with it and you happy with it,
those are rare.
I might not be happy with it, but who gives a fuck? If y'all happy, I'm happy.
For sure.
Exactly.
Or if it's 50-50, fine. Or if the woman want to pay nothing and then the man pays everything and then he's cool with it and she's cool with it. Yeah, everybody is different. Like, don't just be like, all right, well, this person on Instagram said this, so I need to I'm looking for this. Yeah. You just excluding a whole group of people that might be perfect for you for everything else in your life. You know what I mean?
But I also feel like women sometimes get in a position where they admire someone that they have a man that pays for everything, but you don't know what she's dealing with.
Right.
Like,
it could be all type of other shit. We paying for everything, but you know,
you're putting up with a lot.
Bringing home STDs and all that.
Yeah,
nah, that's a
all
fact.
Type of shit going on in your motherfucking.
That's a
your
fact.
Life, you know what I mean? So, you know,
everything is situational.
Who knows what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no telling.
But also, I feel like when a woman gets in position, let's say a man is paying for everything, and if she has a passion or something that she literally would, if she was not spending money, would pour money into that and invest into that, it only will make yourself grow. So really, you're investing into her if she doesn't have to spend X, Y, Z.
Exactly.
So it really just depends on the type of woman that you're with.
Right.
Like if she does not have anything going for herself, she's just going to sit around at home, be lazy, and not be productive. Right. And a lot of men get in situations where they're with women who don't have any type of ambition. Mm-hmm. And that also puts a toll on their relationship.
Yeah, I agree. You know, there's certain people in general just don't have ambition. And I really don't necessarily think there's nothing wrong with that. Because you might not have ambition, but you could be perfect in every other facet of your life.
Right.
You just don't have ambition to be some multimillionaire. Like all of us in this room, we might have ambitions to be a multimillionaire. That don't make us no better than nobody else. They might be more kind than us. They might be more thoughtful. They might be whatever. They might be better. I don't know. Fill in the blank. But you know,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. So,
unfortunately, I just can't be with someone that's regular.
Yeah, and that's
what's regular though.
Like I could not be with someone who cannot think innovative, who cannot think like more past themselves of like what type of impact that they want to make. Because for me, I feel like it would already be some type of challenge because I'm doing a lot of things. And if you don't have that same type of mindset, a lot of men get in a very competitive nature with their spouse, where it's almost like, oh, she's doing this. I mean, I got an XYZ. It's like, no, baby, don't compete with me. Collab with me. Yeah. We can do something together and build like an actual partnership. But again, it takes a mature man to understand, like, if you're with a hardworking woman, what that really is like.
Right.
Because, I believe even with like, no matter who, like, you should have your own world. Like, you guys shouldn't be embodying each other because that is not healthy. Like, you should definitely have your own passions, definitely have your own things that are relieving your stresses without each other, for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's all about alignment, though. I feel like it's like you got to be around people that is aligned with you, like just compatible with you. Like whatever you mess with, like whatever you're into, it's good to, just
compatibility.
Yeah, compatibility.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, even outside of relationships too. You know what I'm saying? So
business too. Yeah, everything.
I'm telling you.
You gotta have respect for people too. Like that's a big thing. You can't just treat people like shit either.
Nah, that's a fact.
You gotta have
Yeah, that's why I speak a lot about business ethics. Because if you don't have any type of ethic when you do business, you don't ever know who you're going to run to, what you're going to accept, because their brand and their representation's effect on you. If they have a bad reputation, they're going to look at you like, so why are you working with them? Like, you have to be careful who you're around, for real, for real.
So what would you say something about, we're going back to your field, credit. What do you think is something about credit that most people just don't have any idea about? Like they're clueless about as far as credit.
I feel like for starters, like just foundational wise, like a lot of people focus on their score, right? Like, oh my God, my score is not a 650 or it's not a 700 or, it's not at a certain point. But we need to have like a mindset shift of focusing on like how to read a credit report in general, like understanding the factors that make up your report, which then makes up your score. So if you focus on what's on your report, and you can actually do things to optimize it and enhance it, then your score will go up.
You think there should be like something in school for that? Is there something in school for that?
No, there's not. I mean, I definitely feel like there should be.
Like, why isn't there? Or they just want you to fuck up your shit?
Yeah, they just, because
you turn 18, you get something, you like, man, shit, I got this credit card with $500 on it.
They just assume your parents know, but your parents really don't know either.
Nah, they don't want, it's a reason, it's definitely a reason for it. They don't want people to take advantage of it because they know how powerful it can be. So if everybody knows about it, then it's like, okay,
Got gatekeepers.
Exactly. So,
and who are the gatekeepers in our community? Like, why are they tell us about everything else? The black leaders. Who's the black leader that's pushing on the forefront credit repair?
So before I got into the field, I didn't know anybody to keep it a bug with you, but
who would you say is the biggest right now?
The biggest right now?
Let's focus mainly all on that.
There's somebody called Marcus Barney. He's him 500 on Instagram. He's definitely pushing that. It's a lot of people, man. Myself.
Don't say as you should.
I got to, but there's a lot of.
It should be somebody like.
It's a lot of people. Yeah, it's a lot of people, but it's a lot of people in Atlanta as well. Like Atlanta is such a great place just black success.
For real though.
It's a lot of motion going out there, like in different fields, real estate, credit. It doesn't matter what it is, tech. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, but as you get exposed to certain things, you'll see like how normal it is. Like if you're not exposed to certain things, you will just never know until you actually tap into it. So it's like whenever you see a car for the first time, like, damn, I never seen this car. And then after that, you start seeing the car like every other day. You know what I'm saying? So like as you get exposed to certain things, it'll become normal over time.
But you know, everybody, especially in our culture, we want a quick fix.
Yeah.
We want something fast. We like
telling
yo, I gotta get this apartment. I gotta get this house, man. Like shit, man. I want shoot my shit up real fast. You know it's gonna drop back down, but I just need enough. I just need enough to get this spot.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of that. What's your thoughts on the CPN?
I'm aware of it. It's definitely a lot of leverage, like you said. Like
I know
it's a solution to everything, right? So if you need something quick, then there's probably a solution for it. It don't matter what it is in life. So it's definitely leverage. You know, definitely take advantage of it if you can. But
so you saying CPNs are good?
I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend it for like if you need somewhere to live, like quick.
100%.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything outside of that, nah.
Be very careful.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely be careful. But yeah, I'm definitely aware of it. I know some things, I know some methods, but I don't really.
I know a person that did a CPN, man. They got this big ass house, like shit.
I believe it.
And they said they a doctor. They don't know shit about the medical field.
What?
Like, you can be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, you can make some shit up. Yeah, CPNs is crazy.
No, it is. It's definitely a lot of leverage though, like I said.
Yeah.
So Jenna know a little something about that.
Just a little bit.
We won't go into that.
But you know, sometimes things are necessary.
Yeah.
And you know, once I learn a little bit more about it, I keep it to myself. But
nah, yeah, definitely. I feel like when it comes to like getting, like I said, again, a crib, like you need somewhere to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's situational, but anything outside of that, I don't know. Definitely get your credit right though.
It's a no-go.
You can go down that rabbit hole too with the CPNs. Get all type of shit for real. Like, get cars and this and that.
Yeah, exactly.
The fake. I ain't gonna go into it.
Thanks.
What also got you into helping people with business funding?
Yeah, so pretty much like once I learned like the credit game, like learning how to fix it, I learned like what I can actually do with my credit, like how to leverage it. But first, it always starts with a vision, always starts with a plan, it always starts with strategy. If you don't have a strategy and a plan for, you know, what you're gonna do with capital, then it's like, you know, figure that out first. But once you get your credit in order, you can leverage it to do certain things. Everybody knows you can leverage it to get a car, a home, you know, investment property. But you can also leverage it to get 0% interest capital to invest into your business, right? So pretty much how that works is once your credit is above a 700, once you have, you know, decent size limits on your personal report, as in credit cards, no negative items. So like no collections, no charge-offs, things like that. You can go out and leverage that personal report to get business funding. And how it works is you basically co-sign your business with your personal credit report, essentially. And then from that point, you can go out and apply for, you know, credit cards that you can get at 0% interest between 9 all the way up to 18 months. So you have 18 months of no interest where you can take the money off the credit card and invest into your business. hire employees, pay for, business expenses or whatever you need to start your business, marketing, things to grow your business. Yeah, facts.
Tap in.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever look into the history of like the credit bureaus? When did it start and that type of shit?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I need to do more research on it. I know it started like early 1900s. I forget the exact year, but yeah.
Damn, it's been around for a minute.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. Definitely like around 100 years.
That's a rabbit hole I'm about to go down. I want to know the roots of this shit. Like, who created this shit? I bet you was. I don't want to get this shit censored, but
definitely a white man.
They smart as hell though.
Not just the white man. It's probably some Zionist, Freemasonic type of shit. Like I don't even want, but yeah, that type of shit gets you flagged.
Right.
It's almost that time to share your favorite conspiracy or
your
controversial topic.
For real?
Yeah, your most controversial.
Come on,
man. I gotta give you some.
It don't gotta be conspiracy or nothing like that. Just in general, like
I would say
controversial.
I don't know. I would say like we don't need medicine, as in like
I like that
the over the counter type medicine.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm a big
1,000%.
Yeah, I'm a big believer, and a lot of it's definitely controversial because there's a lot of people that just praise that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Getting a booster shot right now, huh?
You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, but
each his own.
Exactly. I definitely feel like you can live and heal yourself naturally. I'm a big believer in that. I've done it myself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I've had my, health scares and issues as well. And I, turn to that to heal myself. So I definitely feel like that's like
there's a lot of good information out there on that too. I think that, I don't know, it's so much stuff as far as like nutrition. Like it's a lady here in Charlotte. I think she's Food Babe on Instagram.
I think I know who you're talking about, yeah.
Vari, whatever her name is, Food Babe, yeah, but I know she got a lot of like certain things in Starbucks and Chick-fil-A and all type of stuff like that removed.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Then you got, of course, Dr. Sabi, you got Eustace Mullins, you got all type of people who talk about. It's just the medical establishment, man. The pharmaceutical.
Big pharma, man.
Big pharma, medical, pharmaceutical, all that shit is just, it's a stain.
Yeah, it's a business. They're just trying to make their money on,
Beautiful corporation.
And it's like you said before, everybody want quick fixes, right?
Yeah.
And it's really just like they don't go after the root cause of issues. It's just kind of like just a cover up type of, you know what I'm saying? So if you can ever get to the root of the problem, is like, okay, it's going to be a cycle of problems essentially. Right. So,
and that's what it boils down to, because everything pretty much is surface level that people deal with. It'd be the surface level. They'd be like, all right, well, I'm having high blood pressure, so I'm gonna take this pill. that pill creates something else.
Yes.
So now you got to deal with the problem that created. Now you're taking another pill, and that pill created something. Now you need another pill for that one.
Exactly. It's a cycle, man. Yeah. And it kind of remind me. I know y'all remember like them commercials with the pills. Like say, okay, if you have high blood pressure, take this pill, but you might end up getting, I don't know, your head might fall off. You know what I'm saying? Your fingers might start. Exactly.
The pussy won't get wet.
Like, you might die. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do I really want to take this?
And they say that for the last.
Death. Exactly.
Seriously.
Up until death.
Exactly. Like, so
it's crazy. I had a nurse tell me, they were like, always ask your doctor when they prescribe you medicine, are you getting paid if I get this? Because if they say yes, they intentionally don't want, you really don't need it. They just want your profit.
And you seen, we drove through Kensington and Philly. You seen all you seen that shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. There were zombies out there.
See what?
She went to zombie land in Philly.
What was you seeing though?
In Kensington. Like there's a bunch of literal fucking real life zombies.
Oh yeah, facts.
On drugs.
Nah, facts.
But you were saying they were planting them over there, don't you?
Yeah, because if you look, I think it's on like it's not Instagram. It might be on Netflix, but it's one of them Netflix or Prime or one of them shits. Personally, I use Fire Stick. I don't buy none of them shits personally, but it's one of them streaming things. It's called It's like the Sackler family, and they tell you about how opioids came about. And the Sackler family, they knew it was making people, addicted to it, and they were still pushing it out to everybody. So all these millions of people, Americans, became addicted to opioids, and they did that intentionally, and just made millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. So, I mean, like the whole meth thing and all of that type of shit, fentanyl, which has come to now, but the whole shit, was about mainly, what was it? I forgot what it was, but ultimately, it's coming down to fentanyl, because if they wasn't addicted to that, they would have never got on the fentanyl.
Type. Yeah, these corporations, man, it's all a business, man. If you get people to continuously come back and buy something, then you can make a lot of money. So that's pretty much what they're doing. And the same thing with these, pharmaceutical companies and stuff, getting people addicted.
Yeah, they're definitely addicted.
What type of juices do you be making? What do you recommend?
It depends. I mean, I'm high on, I'm big on fruits. You know what I'm saying? I wake up and I get my fruits in. So, but ultimately, when it comes to health and just staying healthy in general, it's all about just hydration. Because a lot of times, people are sick because their body is stagnant. It's not enough flow internally. Yeah. So, water, anything with hydration, fruits. That's why I'm a big fruit guy. I like to get my fruits in. But to answer your question, I like to make a lot of smoothies, berries, ginger. I love ginger. Ginger.
See, I've never actually bought a ginger.
Really? You gotta tap in. Go to Whole Foods. You don't even have to go to Whole Foods, but go to Harris Teeter. Get you. And I'll tell you this, because they be making a lot of fake ginger.
Oh God.
For real? So pretty much when you pick up the ginger, you go to the store, you go to the aisle or whatever that be selling where they have the ginger. Well, you pick the ginger up and you smell it. If you can't smell it, then it's fake.
That's crazy to think about.
Because ginger is like a spice. That shit hot. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you the fake ginger, when you put it in your smoothie or consume it, you don't even taste it. It's bland as hell.
Straight out of China.
GMO-ski. It's GMO. Shit crazy.
Yeah, good to know.
But yeah, definitely like fruits, and I don't really I feel like I don't get in enough green, so sometimes I just juice green. Sometimes once a month maybe.
So what happened? That's the one thing about juicing. What happened to the scraps? Do you do anything with the scraps?
I don't. I be throwing them shits out. Yeah, I just be throwing them shits out. I know some people they do stuff with it, but it's just too much.
Yeah, because a lot of when I've been reading a lot of the, if you go on a website or something, it'll say if you take this, fill in the blank. If you take whatever fruit or vegetable, you'll get this amount of nutrients from it. But they're saying if you consume the entire thing, they're talking about they're talking about the pill, which a lot of people take off. They're talking about the actual meat of the fruit. They're talking about the juice. But if you only eat the meat and you're not eating the, what you just said?
The peel.
Yeah, if you don't got the pill, you're not getting what it says that you're gonna get. If you're only doing a juice, you're not gonna get what it says you're gonna get.
I definitely feel it depends too. It's all situational. A lot of the times people can't what's the word? They can't digest, right? They can't extract everything from the foods that they eat and digest it. So that's where juicing comes in, and it helps you, because when you, instead of you chewing on something, it's already in that puree form. So when you digest it, it's just easy to take on those nutrients compared to you just eating some fucking kale. And it's hard to break that down and really, so I feel you should do both.
Yeah.
But if you're a person that have digestive issues and you can't,
it's better than nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Juice. It's easier to take on those nutrients if you do juice.
Right. Yeah. Right. That makes sense. And
health is wealth.
Yeah, health is wealth for sure. Facts. One thing I do that I don't really know if too many people do is seeds, the actual seeds itself. because I know I was reading, like, they say apple seeds got cyanide in it, right? But I eat them shits. Like, when I'm eating the apple, I eat like at least 3 or 4 of the seeds because I watched a documentary one time called A World Without Cancer, right? And they say the seeds itself, it has something in it it's called like Leotril or some shit, where it'll stop you, it'll halt cancer. You know what I mean? And I've been eating that shit for years. Like, I just take the seed.
So do you think there's already a cure for cancer?
Yeah.
Cure for everything.
Yeah.
There's a juice out there, you think?
What is cancer? A juice? Nah, it's not a juice. It's no like one potion. It's just a lifestyle. It's just your habits. But what is cancer?
What is cancer?
Cancer is crazy, right?
What documentary did you watch?
I don't know if I probably read something, but it's called the Hayflick limit or something like that. Hayflick, HAYFLI.
Never heard of that.
CK. Where basically, you know, your cells is designed to do something, a certain thing, and then it'll stop after a certain limit. Cancer, it don't stop. It just keep going. So your Hayflick limit, you're supposed to go, it has a lifespan, and then it's supposed to stop. Cancer, that's how you keep having overgrown cells. It just keep on growing. It don't stop. That's what cancer is. It just keep on populating. And like, damn, like, okay, stop now. You can stop, but it don't stop. It just keep going.
Really? That's interesting, because I feel like there's different types of cancers. But ultimately, like in simple terms, it's just damaged cells. Yeah. Cells that are damaged.
It's damaged because every cell is supposed to have a certain lifespan. It's supposed to do a certain thing, and then it's supposed to stop. But with cancer, it don't. So if you look into it, Hayflick, the Hayflick.
How do you spell that?
HAYFLICK, I believe.
Y'all better look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit blew my mind when I was reading. I was like, damn, that's just like, because it's crazy that it tells you that there's a program to it. The fact that you have a program to start and then it'll stop. Everything else start, just like different cancers, like you said. Every cell in your body is supposed to stop at a certain point. But everything got a program, and that shit, the program just fucks up. Who created the program? That's the type of shit we was talking about the last episode, intelligent design. Yeah. Everything got a program.
Right.
The program is just like software on the computer. You know, you add some shit to it and then you fuck up the program.
Nah, facts. Just like the human body. The human body is like a program. Like, you do certain things and you fuck up the program.
For sure.
Like cancer.
Yeah, that's a huge.
Yeah, it's a huge fuck up. But it can definitely be reversed. Like I said, it's just damaged cells in simple terms.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Lots limit. Of CMOS.
Hayflick limit.
It's just hot. Ultimately, like the simple answer is just hydration. Like hydration. There's a lot of foods that are heavy and not healing. You know what I'm saying? And then you have foods that are, you know, that have a lot of hydration that provides, you know, blood flow. And it brings energy and life to your cells that are damaged, essentially. So yes.
So I think we have to wrap up this episode, don't we?
Yeah, for sure.
Shout yourself out. Tell them how they can find you.
Let's do it. So yeah, Jaylution on all platforms. Really just Instagram. I'm on Twitter or X now. TikTok, YouTube. But yeah, Jaylution, JAYLUTION. Credit,
Jaylution.
Funding, mindset, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Definitely tap in.
J motherfucking Lucian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely appreciate you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me for sure.
For sure.
Of course. Welcome to the palace.
Yes, sir. We're going to have a part 2 though, too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, you're going to come back.
For sure. You're going to have more conspiracies to talk about.
Nah, for sure.
We got to talk more about the credit repair, because a lot of y'all credit is fucked up. And y'all know it's fucked up.
For sure. Yeah, definitely go on the gram. Right, yeah, definitely go on my gram and scroll through the videos. Definitely giving out for you too. So.
He's been dropping content. I've been so proud.
For sure.
All right. Well, yeah. We about to bring in the next guest in a minute, but
Yes,
right now, we signing off.
Peace.
Yes. Yeah, this is hard. It's fire.
Audio Jungle.